Hey there, virtual adventurers. Grab your controllers because Steam Daily is here to unveil the gaming wonders of 15 November 2023. The game American Arcadia is a retro-futuristic reality TV show set in a 70s metropolis. Citizens live in luxury, unaware they are being broadcast 24/7. Trevor Hills, an ordinary office clerk, faces execution unless he escapes with help from Angela Solana, a stage technician manipulating the world around him. Play as both characters in 2.5D puzzle platforming and first-person hacking gameplay, navigating a world of twists and lies. Developed by Out of the Blue, known for their narrative expertise, and featuring voice talents like Yuri Lowenthal and Cissy Jones, the game unfolds a gripping tale of escape in a captivating, mysterious setting. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to a very enjoyable and exciting story adventure with an interesting setting. Great visual art style and details, voice acting is decent. The game involves playing two characters from different perspectives, with side-scroller sections and first-person interactions. Performance is good, but occasional micro-status may occur. Escape sequences can be challenging due to quick object switching. The demo provides a good overview of the gameplay. The game explores themes of freedom, media manipulation, and invasion of privacy. Precise controls, balanced puzzles, and action scenes keep players engaged. The duality of gameplay styles is praised, offering a fresh take on a familiar narrative. Described as a tongue-in-cheek version of Inside, the game is a puzzle platformer with astonishing design. It's less obtuse than the developer's previous game. The Truman Show concept turned into a fun and enjoyable experience with elements of trial and error. Some players both love and hate it, appreciating its high production value. The game is considered amazing, with unforgettable sequences. American Arcadia is highly recommended for its wit, humor, and captivating plot. The characters have excellent voice acting and enjoyable personalities. Puzzles range from fun to challenging, keeping players intrigued. Despite a few noticeable bumps, the overall experience is short, sweet, and engaging. The ending is particularly praised for tying everything together in a victorious way. The game offers a cute story, a fun cast, and a mix of highs and lows in puzzles and gameplay. The narrative unfolds gradually, keeping players intrigued. The Trevor gameplay is compared to Limbo or Inside, with platforming and familiar mechanics. The ladies' puzzles vary in difficulty, with some requiring a significant time investment. While certain puzzles lack build-up, the overall experience is positive, and the game is recommended for its unique storytelling and gameplay blend. Phantom Galaxies is a sci-fi epic offering intense mecha combat and exhilarating interstellar clashes. Seamlessly switch between third-person mech shooting and starship dogfights. Tailor your experience with 4 starfighter classes, each with unique abilities. Personalize your avatar and starfighter through leveling up and in-game items. Explore handcrafted galaxies and uncover the rich history of Arcania's major galaxy. Engage in diverse missions, including a cinematic main storyline, PvP battles, PvE bounties, and more. Progress through RPG-style tech advancement, choosing paths of heroism or ruthlessness. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to connection issues, resembling Anthem but worse. The game incorporates NFTs, a red flag for many. Early access monetization, including the sale of in-game currency, suggests a potential pay-to-win direction. Character creation is criticized for its randomness and tedious regeneration process. The game suffers from constant crashing, unimpressive visuals, and generic missions. Despite some praising the mech gameplay, many encounter significant problems, questioning the game's future success. The game The Last Faith is a dark fusion of Metroidvania and Souls-like genres, featuring merciless combat and precise executions. Players navigate a non-linear world with stunning pixel art, exploring gothic landscapes, snow-dusted mountains, and moonlit castles. As Zurich, awakening with no memory, players embark on a cursed mission against time, delving into ancient religions and confronting divine entities. The game offers a diverse arsenal of melee weapons, arcane spells, and long-range firearms for players to carve their path through a ravaged world, all while facing the deterioration of Uruk's mind and conscience. And now we come to the reviews. According to various reviews, The Last Faith draws comparisons to Blasphemous and Bloodborne. Some players appreciate the passion of the developers and the game's graphics, with a nod to Bloodborne aesthetics. However, there is a mixed sentiment about difficulty, with some finding it forgiving compared to similar titles. Complaints focus on combat mechanics, citing boredom, limited attacks, and frustrations with flying enemies. The lack of fitting starting weapons for certain classes disappoints some players. On the positive side, there is praise for boss battles, exploration, and unique elements like class selection. The Last Faith's distinct gothic theme and pixel art receive favorable mentions, while others criticize its pace and question the target audience. In this exciting game, Death Road's tournament, players must engage in high-stakes spectacular combat, blending strategic card play and turn-based intensity. Annihilate rivals to secure the ultimate prize, facing challenges where victory is non-negotiable. Choose your driver, machine, and sponsor wisely as decisions are reversible. Utilize cards not only for combat, but also to navigate obstacles and gain advantages. Shift gears strategically for powerful cards, collecting fallen foes' parts to customize your vehicle. Survive intense skirmishes, mastering turn-based battles amidst unpredictable road events. Unlock diverse cards and characters, build strategic card decks, and progress across a non-linear world map in this adrenaline-pumping race with stylized graphics. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Death Road's tournament offers a nostalgic nod to classic games like Car Wars and Auto Duel. Combining post-apocalyptic racing, deck building, and turn-based combat, the game provides a unique experience. Despite being in early access, it impresses with its complexity. However, criticisms include the lack of keyboard support, repetitive maps, and a need for more opponents. The game's difficulty curve is inconsistent, with imbalanced XP requirements and a lack of rewards for defeating bosses. While the art and mechanics show promise, the health/damage system needs an overhaul for a more enjoyable and less punishing experience. Despite the issues, the potential for improvement and innovation keeps reviewers optimistic about the game's future. The game Checkmate Showdown is a fusion of chess and intense fighting action in an adrenaline-fueled online multiplayer experience. Players strategically engage in battles, combining chessboard tactics with fighting game mechanics. Each fighter possesses unique abilities based on traditional fighting game archetypes, adding depth to the gameplay. The chess and fighting elements are seamlessly intertwined, with pieces triggering combat upon attacking. The game emphasizes easy entry for newcomers, but offers depth for seasoned players. Strategic board placement is crucial, influencing both the chess and fighting aspects. Checkmate Showdown features a robust competition system, utilizing rollback netcode for optimal online play. Developed by a Montreal-based team passionate about fighting games, transparency and community input drive its evolution. Whether a chess or fighting game enthusiast, the game offers a balanced challenge, rewarding both strategic thinking and combat skills. Let's take a closer look at our next review. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game successfully merges chess and fighting game elements, creating a fun and innovative party experience. Characters, combos, and gameplay are accessible, making it enjoyable for both chess and fighting game enthusiasts. The core gameplay shines despite minor flaws. While primarily a fighting game, chess tactics influence outcomes, adding depth. Pieces function as traditional fighting game characters, with health and unique abilities. Chess-specific variables, such as assists and super attacks, impact the fighting dynamics. The game's mechanics, while not groundbreaking, are serviceable. Chess introduces strategic nuances, affecting both offense and defense. Training features help players grasp moveset and interactions. The game, worth trying with friends, holds potential for a refined metagame. However, the fighting mechanics lack a distinct identity, leaving pure fighting game fans desiring more. The blend of chess and fighting elements adds an engaging layer, requiring strategic consideration on the chessboard. While some find the fighting mechanics peculiar, the game's overall enjoyment factor is akin to a light-hearted comedy film. Concerns about player count and pricing suggest an niche appeal, but for those intrigued about a unique fusion of chess and fighting, it's a try before you decide situation. The netcode is deemed decent, accommodating matches across regions. Heroes Adventure Road to Passion 1.0 is a Wuxia simulator set in the dynamic Jianghu world. Navigate a tumultuous martial world, choosing between mastering martial arts for ancient scrolls or training under battle-hardened warriors. With 300 plus martial arts skills and a choice of weapon types, become the hero of your saga. Encounter scripted and unexpected events that shape your relationship with 30 plus factions in a chaotic power struggle. Explore 80 vibrant cities and villages, witnessing the daily life of ancient China. Craft your narrative with over 10 distinct endings, embodying a noble swordsman, guardian, or agent of chaos. Version 1.0 introduces new bondable female characters, a homestead system, 200 plus narrative encounters, a Jianghu event system, duels against high-rank NPCs, enhanced team customization, and support for controllers and Steam Deck. Early supporters receive a special accessory as a token of gratitude. The game is now available on Steam with Workshop 2.0 support. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game is brilliant overall. The gameplay offers a fun experience, complemented by beautiful 2D graphics and excellent music. Mandatory grinding is minimal, particularly in smithing and mining. The game stands out among FF Tactics-style games, earning a best-in-class reputation. However, there are key tips for a smoother first playthrough. Easy difficulty is strongly recommended, considering the challenging late-game bosses and tournament fights. Starting traits, such as increased action speed and effective learner, prove advantageous. Blades or swords are recommended for first playthrough weapons, with a focus on dexterity. Joining a sect and faction introduces significant power-ups, and specific recommendations are given based on weapon choice. Sects, like the Lania Sword Pavilion, offer powerful abilities but involve some grind. Joining a faction, like the Family Battalion, is likely necessary for progressing the main Emperor plotline. Key decisions, such as choosing the first city to visit, significantly impact early game progress. The Eastern City, Linen, offers lucrative opportunities in the underground arena. The game incorporates randomness, especially in the underground arena, where challenging enemies may appear. Training apprentices at dojos becomes a reliable income source. Passive abilities from Wind, Earth, and Yin schools are crucial, with a focus on one-on-one fights. English translated riddles may be confusing without Chinese language proficiency. A guide is recommended. Weapon skills improvement relies on kung fu manuals rather than repetitive use. Contrary to typical RPGs, becoming a Grandmaster Blacksmith is generally worthless. Equipment improvements are obtained through quests and exploration rather than crafting. Non-combat skills like exploring machinery have limited utility. Changing sex is possible but may not be necessary for endings or achievements. The Southern City features a rewarding hero statue, granting a powerful sword after bowing to it 10 times. Boosting attributes under 10 is achievable through practice, such as mining for strength and using the hero statue for luck. In this exciting game, Naheulbeuk's Dungeon Master, players must embody Reavax, the steward of the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk. Tasked with building and developing the tower, the goal is to attract patrons and employees while avoiding the ire of the evil sorcerer Xandar. Decorate rooms, raise your reputation, and level up the TripAdvisor to attract customers. Manage a diverse range of minions, upgrade them, and handle strikes. Defend your dungeon against adventurers with traps, loot neighboring dungeons, and send mercenaries on incursions. Balance relationships with various factions, produce resources, and use the Crack 40 to unlock the market for new items and artifacts. Thrive and achieve a monopoly to secure your position in the world of Naheulbeuk. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, this dungeon simulation game falls short of being groundbreaking or amazing. However, it earns praise for avoiding game-breaking bugs, featuring a story campaign, providing a good tutorial, and offering enjoyable gameplay. The game's user-friendliness and overall content make it worth the asking price. Despite lacking in comedy, the story, gameplay, and replayability are commendable. Some issues arise, such as the inability to control minions directly, problematic payment processes, and the lack of customization options for gear and minions' personal aspects. The game's streamlined nature, limited depth, and absence of quality of life features are notable drawbacks. Additionally, significant pathfinding and AI problems contribute to minions neglecting their duties, leading to frustration and potential mass quitting. While the foundation is fun, the game's issues, particularly with AI pathing, hinder the overall experience. Some players express disappointment and frustration, citing broken AI pathing and a steep learning curve. Despite the cool concept, there are reservations about the game's current state, with hopes for improvements in the future. The game Tourist Trap is a surrealist dark comedy point-and-click adventure set in Santa Ballina, a South American town grappling with tourism gentrification. Players navigate as Lucas, a tourist guide entangled in a conspiracy involving local Dutchans, political rebels, and pharaohs, a dubious foreign corporation dominating the town. The game boasts a narrative-driven experience with a 2D hand-drawn cartoon art style, light puzzle solving, and simple one-button mechanics. Expect a 2-3 hour gameplay journey through the twists and turns of Santa Ballina's unconventional story. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Tourist Trap stands out as a charming point-and-click adventure game successfully reviving the genre's humor and creative voice. The stellar visual presentation, featuring vibrant colors and striking locations, enhances the overall experience. The game's narrative explores themes of colonial exploitation and capitalist oppression from a South American perspective, skillfully avoiding heavy-handedness. While character depth is limited, they contribute coherently to the world and story. With a relatively short duration, ranging from simple to challenging puzzles, the game provides condensed satisfaction akin to watching a movie. Despite its brevity, Tourist Trap's affordability and engaging elements make it a recommended experience for those intrigued by its unique blend of humor, art style, and narrative depth. In this exciting game, Skybreakers, players must indulge in fast-paced battles, choosing from 4 unique characters with 9 weapons each. Craft diverse battle experiences through character talents, abilities, and artifacts. Enjoy the thrill of random weapon bonuses and relentless reforging. Strategize with weapons, customize your combat style, and forge exclusive builds for an exhilarating gaming experience. Face high challenges in a captivating world with traditional ink wash painting style and embrace fantastical monster designs. Join the adventure and become the next speedrun champion. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game's simplicity isn't necessarily a drawback, providing a generally enjoyable experience despite occasional chaos from simultaneous effects. Some suggest a feature to adjust skill effect visibility inspired by Soulstone survivors. Clarification on the game's Chinese origin is needed, as it's mistakenly associated with Japanese/Korean styles. Gameplay lacks depth, prompting button mashing without meaningful build options. Despite favourable art, the disconnect with the game makes it feel purposeless. Disappointment arises from indistinguishable power-ups, limited content, short stages, and a mobile game feel. Completion in a short time raises concerns about replay value, leading to cautious recommendations, particularly at full price. While some enjoyed the game during Next Fest, others criticize its chaotic, buggy nature and label it as cheaply made. Notably, there are demands for a warning about the game's Chinese origin on Steam, with some opting for refunds. The game Life Makeover is a liberated fashion experience that lets you express your unique style. Customize your virtual persona with facial features, body shape, and skin tone. Dive into limitless dress-up possibilities with fashion dye and DIY options. Design and build your dream home for free. Elevate designs with a vast wardrobe powered by the U-Effort engine. Express with color using the fashion dye feature and be a trendsetter. Become a fashion designer with the DIY garment studio. Personalize your ideal home and uncover mysteries with immersive stories. Join a dynamic community of designers to connect, create, and celebrate in a world where diversity and freedom reign supreme. Your journey to infinite possibilities begins in Life Makeover. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the PC version of the game has faced criticism for its simulation-like feel, evident in sluggish download speeds and an unconventional update process. Despite operational issues, some appreciate its unique fashion freedom and Unreal Engine design. However, concerns arise over thin character models, delayed access to the building sim, and a learning curve. While some praise its potential, others express disappointment, citing inconveniences in size and usability. Fans of the mobile version laud the PC release, but technical problems and a lack of optimization hinder widespread recommendation. Positive reviews highlight the game's empowering fashion experience, customization options, and seamless navigation, offering a diverse addition to the Steam platform.